So when you're an empath or highly sensitive and you feel everything, it's really important to sit there and just allow your feelings to come and go and not really pay too much attention on it. I was exactly like this for many years. I would react when things kick off. I would get angry or upset about things that I felt were unjust, especially with going on in the world today. There were so many things I was passionate and loving and cared about absolutely everything, and I would feel all of that as well. It's a very empathic nature, and you could see something that was very unjust in the world, or someone's doing something very unjust, and you would literally be so angry and have this feeling go through your body. It continues and gets stronger and stronger. Well, the trick is to just observe this and allow that to actually happen, and not actually keep buying into the same idea and the same thoughts and thinking to myself, oh my God, this is so bad. Just allow that thought to come and allow that feeling to come and sit there. Just allow it to go through you until eventually that feeling starts to disperse, and then you've literally just basically transcended that emotion. And the quicker you can do this, and the quicker that you can get used to doing this, the less these feelings start to come, and the less that you start to attach to things. It's just understanding that you are highly intuitive, you're highly sensitive. It's nothing to do with you, but you have to take self-responsibility for yourself, because you are highly sensitive. It's a gift, but it can also be a curse as well at the same time. But once you get to grips with this, and that you can start to naturally observe things in your life and naturally observe what is making you unhappy, the feelings that you've got which are causing you discomfort in your body, these knots, they eventually just disappear and stop happening altogether. So it can change your life. And then when you get to that point where you're literally not buying into things and you're not up and down, because that was very much what life was like for me for a very long time. It took me years to get to grips with this and to realize it's not actually me. I just have to learn to deal with these things and let them pass through me. So emotions themselves, they're energy, and this energy will go out into the world and tell the world what your frequency is, and then they manifest into a vibration which reflects reality and draws that into you. So the best thing you can do really is to almost understand this. Once you understand these concepts and these ideas and the way that the universe works, then you're more likely to be able to observe these things coming in and out of you, right? Because otherwise you're just completely clueless, so you don't really understand that every time you're reacting or every time that you buy into these emotions, you always are going to get stuff until you've got yourself to a point of emptiness, and where you're so balanced that you can use emotions in your own favor, because you know that whatever you put your attention on and feel something on is going to manifest into your reality eventually, so you can use that. So it's not about getting yourself to the point where you're not feeling. You're basically getting to yourself to the point where you're kind of neutral in the middle. So that happens only after you've, say, spent long enough observing yourself and seeing these patterns going through you and in life, and how they're causing this sort of energetic feeling. Obviously you're paying attention to it, you realize the more that it stays there. So as soon as you start to just allow these things to come and go, eventually they stop happening and you become very neutral, have more of a middle ground with life. It's a sense of peace because you're not feeling anything at all. And that like up and down roller coaster of life can be so hard and so trying until you lift the negative ups and downs and more of the positive. And even then it's very much by choice and what you're putting your attention on. Yeah, so you've got yourself to a place where you start to spot the emotions, and that these emotions are coming through you into the center of your body. And then now you've got yourself to the place where you can literally put your attention onto your breath. So follow your breath in and out with real long, powerful deep breaths until they turn to soft deep breaths. And eventually, because you've got your attention on your breath, and because you've got your attention away from the feelings, it helps them to pass through quicker and not linger around, and the knots start to disappear. There's one technique that you can use. Yeah, so the more likes and dislikes you have, the more chances you've got of going up and down you know, and that's like not really what you want in life, because if you're up and down, it's like a roller coaster, right? I mean, anyone who's really sensitive and feels a lot knows this, so they'll go up and down in life. Preference is good. Preference is different than likes or dislikes. I prefer this, but it doesn't really matter to me whether or not it occurs or not. I'm good either way, and that kind of breaks duality, because you're accepting both of them. You're accepting one or the other. You're not really that bothered whether you have the good experience, and if the bad experience comes, it's just a passing phase. Most experiences, when they happen to you and you don't like them, they're very, very quick. They're even just perceiving things as energy and not even labeling them good or bad can help you. It'll just help them pass easier,